Hi guys, this is Dilara Daminova, and today I'm hosting a loan officer who's very experienced. By the way, my husband, I caught him out of his very busy schedule, and I'm gonna ask him questions that you ask me. Sam, let's talk about interest rate. Tell if it's individual or not, and what affects interest rate for the people when they trying to get mortgage.
Okay, sure. Yeah, so the interest rate is heavily decided based on the credit score. So obviously the higher the credit score, the better the interest rate you'll get. The lower the credit score, the worse interest rate you'll get. So credit score is very determinative of what you're going to get on the interest rate.
So number one is credit score, determines
and
the
then,
interest rate.
Exactly. And then there's another couple other factors that go into it in determining the rate. So obviously the down payment. And so if you put 5% down, your rate will be a little bit higher. If you put 30 or 40% down, you're going to get a much better interest rate. The other thing to consider is property type. So lenders prefer or look at property types with less risk as like a single family or a townhouse. So if you're purchasing a condo, they look at the condo with a little bit more risk. So there's an adjustment on the rate if you're purchasing a condo. Okay, and then also another thing that determines the interest rate is the loan term. So are you purchasing with a 30-year fixed, or are you purchasing with a 15-year fixed? 15-year fixed would give you a much lower interest rate, but the payment will be much higher because the term is so much shorter. Another thing to consider is the debt-to-income ratio. So the higher debt-to-income ratio is, the more risk the loan is, so the rate might be a little bit higher.
A lot of people don't understand what debt-to-income ratio. Can you explain what is debt-to-income ratio?
So it's just taking the amount of debts that you have on a monthly basis against your monthly income, and then we calculate a ratio, and the higher the ratio, the more risk the loan is.
Okay, thank you.
Probably the loan type. So in comparison to say FHA or conventional, if you're purchasing with FHA, you're going to get a different rate when you're purchasing with conventional.
So loan type affects also
yeah.
the interest rate. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.